EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Allen in motion. On second down, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and
the speed on display. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Bears. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the outside. Catch made by Brown.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. We are through 1. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. He's into space past the 25. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down. Give up the middle with Swift. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Catch made there by Allen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Taking off, the ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
You can see the relief on his face. He gets up and he goes, I got loose with the ball. And fortunately for the ball carrier, he was close enough to the sideline that he gets a friendly bounce. You're not always going to be that lucky. You have to protect the ball at all costs. And it's a little easier to learn that lesson when you get back in the huddle. And fortunately for you, it's still your ball. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's caught. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Now here's second and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. He slams it in there, and he is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack. So we hit halftime along the lakefront here in Chicago, and the Bears are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Tight end on the move left. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On third down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That is taken at the 10. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On second down, it's a run with Swift. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Here's third down and a few inches. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That complete to Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Williams. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Gerald Everett. Touchdown, Chicago. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. Now 2nd and inches. To throw is Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Swift. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
A run here with Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll try the right side with Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll put Everett in motion here. On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport, and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here's the former Bear. This is David Montgomery. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as the tackle made up near the 35. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
To the air, Williams. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Throwing is Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. To throw, Williams. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On the option to give to Swift here. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Looking to throw is Williams. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Keenan Allen from 4 yards out. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So they try to take the deep shot there, but
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Chicago. Tyler Scott now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Darius Slay with the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down. Here's Williams. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now a 4th down staring right at him.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jalen Johnson with the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. On 4th down, Hurts. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's on the move. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Scott now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have it on 2nd and short. Out of the pistol, Williams. Rolling out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Off the play fake, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. A give right side for Swift. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
Going run again with Swift. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Give him 9 yards there, partner. A strong gain. And now a much more manageable 3rd and 4. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears in possession. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Williams from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
He's going to field this at the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Working from the gun, Williams. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So that brings up 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. That's complete. Cole Kmet. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Williams to throw. And a man is there to knock that away.
When you ask a lot of your defenders on that field, it is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Throwing again on second, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Swift hauls it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out. And indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. First down throwing for Hurts. Flush down out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win. And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 4. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Back to throw it. He has the first over the middle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Looking to throw. Goddard brings it in on the slant. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, Britton Covey. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. They send a tight end in motion. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
From the gun, it gives to Gainwell. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Working quickly here. On the draw, it's Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate, and now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. Here's a loft deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hurts now on 4th. He's running for it. And he crosses midfield before going out. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running right, it's Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears take possession of the football. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 39. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here's Williams. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
These scouts in offense with back-to-back sacks.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So they...
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh. the home of the Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. His kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. 2nd and 11. They'll give it to Harris again. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll try and get there on the ground. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
They run it over center with Harris. He'll take this down to the 47. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Second down and 8. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Russ. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. That's complete. Calvin Austin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Handoff from the pistol to Harris. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He'll run with Harris. A second effort, and he is in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he'll run it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
They'll go play action here with Williams. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle. 2nd and 7. Another run here with Harris. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And that'll move the sticks. That's a 1st down. Down to the 45-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Wilson. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Give up the middle with Swift. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from Ford Field. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. That is left side and taken in by Allen.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
They get 22 yards there. First down, Chicago. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Third and 9. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. On the give, here's Swift. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, it's Williams. To the goal line and in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They run with the former Bear, David Montgomery. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Off the play fake, here's Goff. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. That should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Williams. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be 3rd down. To throw is Williams. He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Cleveland. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Once again, it's Chubb. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 6. Out of the gun, it's Winston. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He finds the big tight end. That's Gerald Everett. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Here's 3rd and 7. A play fake. Now Williams. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Naheem Hines. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. Nick Chubb to the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Browns.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Williams. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Williams. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Second down throw for Jameis. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Now Chubb. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. On second down, Chubb. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the gun, Winston. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Winston looking to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be brought down. They passed on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down. Now Winston. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. On the handoff, this is Chubb. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's got the first down and more than that. And he will go all the way. Jordan Akins. Touchdown, Cleveland. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's second and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing, Jameis. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Now from the 2nd city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. Off we go from Soldier Field. A safe kick taken at the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That is left side and taken in by Allen. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Brian Branch.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. Here now, 3rd and 5. Patrick motioning here. He'll go play action with Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 15 yards through the air. First down, Detroit.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Now it is 1st and goal. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. First and goal, and here's Montgomery. And he will fight his way to the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Williams.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me, picks up a solid gain here on first down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and 5. Here's Williams. That is caught. And he's in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Bears.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Reynolds now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. I mean, how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
Williams in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as the clock is stopped with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they will remain down by 1.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll try to set up the screen here. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this one will actually go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that's how we will conclude the 1st half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Into the hands of Brock Wright. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Lions first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
That is caught. What a throw. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Detroit. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Throwing, Goff. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll put Everett in motion here. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. The big lineman, Aleem McNeil, ends the play there. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. The Lions call their first timeout. Second and a yard. One more time for Montgomery. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. On play action, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Goff. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money. And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throw.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Lions have got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Gibbs, and he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Scott now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On second down, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
If you can rush the passer, you can close out games. And that third down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one out. Forces fourth and long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this fourth down try.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks.